将开始，请各位领导和嘉宾尽快入座，并将您的手机调至静音或震动模式。感谢您的配合。
没事，您坐。刚才那个球员还有说的，他找你那个小龙，是老师。哦，对对对。转一圈。是。这个正在推粉。
也说一下那些抓紧日子。
尊敬的各位领导、各位来宾，今天的活动即将开始，请各位领导和嘉宾尽快入座，并将您的手机调至静音或震动模式。感谢您的配合。多彩中国是华夏文明绵延歌序，也是美好生活的精彩体验。家庭好物是幸福。
Colorful China reflects the enduring brilliance of Chinese civilization and the delightful experience of fulfilling life. Finest cultural gifts vividly embody the happiness of China and the warmth of vibrant cities. Now please enjoy the opening performance, the thematic dance, Travel Journey of Beautiful China. Thank you to all for the outstanding artists for the wonderful performance, displaying the beauty of China through its magnificent landscapes and enriching the beauty of life through travel. Distinguished leaders, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen from all across China, good morning. Welcome to the finest cultural gifts from China, cultural and tourism trade promotion activity, special session for fashion consumption. I'm your host, Yuzhong. On behalf of the organizers, I extend a warm welcome and sincere appreciation to all the leaders and guests present today. Welcome. The finest cultural gifts from China, cultural and tourism trade promotion activity is a significant initiative guided by the Industrial Development Department of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. It aims to promote Chinese cultural and tourism products and services globally, expand and optimize cultural trade, and enhance the international influence of Chinese culture. To date, 16 sessions have been held at home and abroad, generating extensive and lasting impact and playing an important role in the development of cultural and tourism trade. Today, we are holding the fashion consumption session of the finest cultural gifts from China event here in Chongqing, jointly hosted by the Industry Development Department of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, the Chongqing Municipal Commission of Culture and Tourism Development, and the People's Government of Yuzhong District. The event highlights the diverse charm of Chinese culture, explores new dynamics in fashion consumption, and seeks new pathways for high-quality cultural trade. Chongqing's cultural and tourism sector is vigorously promoting the prosperity of the fashion industry, expanding new consumption scenarios, and injecting continuous vitality into the city's development. First, please allow me to introduce the leaders and distinguished guests present today. They are Deputy Director General of the Industrial Development Department of Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Mr. Fu Hanxiao. Second-level Counselor of the Department of Trade in Services and Commercial Services, Ministry of Commerce, Ms. Sun Xiao. Member of the Party Committee and Deputy Director of Chongqing Municipal Commission of Culture and Tourism Development, Mr. Zhu Mao. Chief Economist of Chongqing Municipal Commission of Commerce, Mr. Yu Chaohong. Secretary of the CPC Yuzhong District Committee, Mr. Wang Maojun. Deputy Director of People's Government of Yuzhong District, Ms. Chen Jie. Party Secretary and Executive Director, PetroChina Chongqing Sales Company, Mr. Liu Fengbao. Consul General of the Consulate General of Cambodia in Chongqing, Mr. Van Villiers. Consul General of Vietnam in Chongqing, Mr. Lei Yunlong. We warmly welcome all our leaders. Also joining us today are officials from cultural and tourism authorities across China, representatives from the consulates generals of the Philippines, Belarus, Myanmar, and other countries in Chongqing, leaders of district and county governments in Chongqing, and heads of district cultural and tourism administrations, as well as representatives from fashion enterprises, business associations, key opinion leaders, and media friends. Welcome to all of you. First, please warmly welcome Deputy Head of the People's Government of Yuzhong District, Chongqing, Ms. Chen Jie, to deliver her remarks. Distinguished Deputy General Han Xiao, or colleagues from tourism administrations from different countries, leaders, guests, ladies and gentlemen, entrepreneurs, friends from the media, good morning to you all. The two rivers of Chongqing has enabled us to gather here today at this grand event, this mother city and beautiful Yuzhong district of Chongqing, to initiate tourist cultural gifts from China event, a session on consumption, entrusted by Mr. Huang, the deputy at the CPC District Committee, Secretary of Yuzhong District. I'd like to extend my warm welcome to all the guests present today, and a big thank you to all the friends who have long supported the development of Yuzhong District. I'm very delighted to host this event at Yuzhong District. Yuzhong District has a long history and a highland of development as a mother city of Chongqing. It was 1,000 years of history and has long been the witness of Chongqing's history and development, as well as the attraction of the great wealth from all across China. We have cultural heritages of hundreds and cultural historical buildings, as well as museums and intangible cultural heritage of over 100. Hongyadong, Changjiang cable car, as well as Lijiba light rail scenes have concentrated on the charm of Yuzhong's beautiful landscape, and Yuzhong has become the most important part of Chongqing's development. Yuzhong is also an economic hotspot to develop the economy. We have 40 buildings generating each of which 100 million tax revenues, as well as a scale of trillion yuan development and industry sectors concentrated in Yuzhong district. We have a economic concentration ranking #1 in western part of China. Yuzhong is also leading fashion consumption in western part of China as one of the first batches of the consumer centers in China. It is home to 500 world famous brands, as well as 600 boutique stores, as well as 300 international shows and entertainment activities annually held in China. It has comprehensive services to combine commerce, study, tourism, among others. Yuzhong is facing the whole world as a gateway to China, as a core center for, and 90% of the resources are dedicated to opening up to the outside. We have attracted people from all over China to travel in Chongqing. It has become the #1 destination of tourism, and this year's event is an integration and a grand feast of culture, commerce, and tourism. We hope to use this opportunity to promote the tourist development of Yuzhong District, the intangible cultural heritages of Yuzhong District, as well as the tremendous and gorgeous landscape of Yuzhong District has promoted the Bayu culture. All these cultural heritages of Chongqing and Yuzhong will take today's opportunity as an event to promote the dual development of consumption and tourism. We have provided platforms for the cultural heritages together with the products from other countries, including Belarus, and also the local cultural heritages from Yuzhong District, all presented and displayed in this area. The culinary, exquisite culinary charm also attract friends from both home and afar. We hope that we can integrate all the resources from commerce, tourism, and economy to help us to witness the signing of contracts of economic development together. Pibashan Old Street, Baixiangjie Old Street, among others, will show you the tremendous vigor of tourism development of Yuzhong district. And finally, I wish today's event a complete success, and I wish all of you enjoy your trip in Yuzhong district and the unique charm of the mountain city of Chongqing, and enjoy your shopping and enjoy Chongqing food and witness the vitality of growth of this old city with your own eyes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Deputy Mayor Chen. Please be seated. Next, please welcome the Member of the Party Committee and Deputy Director of Chongqing Municipal Commission of Cultural Tourism Development, Mr. Zhu Mao, to deliver his remarks. Distinguished Director General Han Xiao and Secretary Huang and Deputy Mayor, Deputy Vice Mayor Chen and Consul Generals, thank you very much for coming. And during this wonderful time of early winter, we are welcoming all of you to the fine cultural gifts from China Cultural and Tourism Trade Promotion activity. Here, on behalf of the Municipal Commission of Tourism of Chongqing Municipal People's Government, I'd like to thank all the friends who have long supported the development of cultural and tourism undertakings in Chongqing. Today's event promotes the integration of culture and tourism. We take advantage of all the fine merchandises as gifts to combine the online and offline resources from both home and abroad to promote the products with Chinese characteristics, as well as products recognized and well received by the international communities, and build a bridge to connect China's tourism to the outside world. And today's event is focused on cultural consumption and fashion consumption to play to the fullest the Chongqing's role as a central city of consumption in western part of China, as well as to promote tourism and build a world-renowned brand of culture and tourism of China, and contributing to the high-quality development of culture and tourism of China. And at the same time, I'd like to report to you that this afternoon, at the same venue in Yuzhong district, we will also hold Chongqing's first fashion industry trade promotion event, hoping that Chongqing playing the leading role in culture and tourism in western part of China. So the fashion industry development is one of our major responsibilities as the Municipal Commission of Culture and Tourism. Now, the Liangjiang new district has been newly established, merged by Jiangbei, Yubei, and Beibei districts. And we hope that in Yuzhong district, our cultural and tourism industry will radiate to the adjacent districts and counties. Chongqing is a wonderful city with mountains and cities with tremendous vitality of livelihood. Today, we are looking at city for culture and tourism with tremendous market potential, and starting from January, inbound tourists has increased by 66.8% year-on-year, leading the whole country in this regard. Consumption has been promoted to a large extent. Serving the people-oriented cultural and food development has made a big name of Chongqing, and by next weekend, Chongqing will release this Night Chongqing brand in comparison with Night Shanghai in the past. So Night Chongqing consists of night tourism, night food stands, and night entertainment, among other 5 major sections of activities. All of these undertakings will contribute to double of our economic development, and also Wulong is listed by the United Nations as a tremendous and leading cultural and tourism destinations. We ranked number 5 globally in terms of cultural innovation, and the consumption has given birth to 81 new spots of tourist attraction. And also, we have seen tremendous cases of specialty tourism development in Chongqing, and we are included within the 10 most special cases of cultural tourism development in China in 2005 and 2025. The new Chongqing has seen the organization of the Spring Festival Gala organized in Chongqing this year, and also drone show every night in Chongqing, promoting including the 14th Chinese Cultural Festival, among other grand festivals and events organizing in China. And today's event is one of the best examples to integrate all the resources, and during our event we will roll out the fashion consumption fair as well as entertainment shows to show the integration and into a strong city and world-renowned city of cultural destination with national and international influence. In today's event, after today's event, we will have a treat matchmaking session in our adjacent venue. We welcome all of you to join. And here we invite all our friends from both home and abroad to come to Chongqing to enjoy the landscape and cultural heritages, to join hands with all of you to develop cultural and tourism for more job and market opportunities, and also to promote our fine cultural products to around the world. And finally, I wish today's event a complete success, and I wish all our guests a pleasant stay in Chongqing to enjoy all the mountains and rivers with friendship and collaboration opportunities. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Zhu, for your wonderful insights, strict development of the Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Mr. Fu Hanxiao, to deliver his remarks. Distinguished Secretary Huang and Consul General Van Veneer, Consul General Pei, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. I'm very delighted to join with all of you in Chongqing to join today's grand event with the government and Chongqing Municipal Commission of Tourism and Culture. And this is the first of such an event organized in Chongqing as well as in the world, and also one of the most major events for the 14th China Cultural Festival. It is aimed to integrate the Ministry of Culture and Tourism. I'd like to extend my warm welcome to all the friends coming from afar and all the hard work by the organizers, as well as a warm welcome to all the enterprises present. The Chinese government attaches great importance to the high-quality development of cultural and tourism, and has promoted the concept of Chinese culture going global and strengthened the international cultural interactions and communications between China and outside world, and also promote China's culture to the world. Today's grand event is a recent major activity to build high-quality cultural products as well as cultural enterprises to process and showcasing products with Chinese specialties that are tradable. And this event has already been organized for 16 consecutive years, centering on ceramics and Chinese cultural products, among other brands. We have attracted over 20 million visitors and with a coverage of 10 million viewers on the internet. And it has contributed to the integration of culture and tourism and commerce, as well as promoting the influence of Chinese enterprises in the world. Today's promotive activity is centered on the Bayu culture of Chongqing, as well as a festival serving the people as its theme. Chongqing, as the only municipality in the western part of China and the central city for consumption, is not only a hot cultural destination but also a very important hub for trade and commerce. Here we focus on fashion consumption with the aim to promote the position of Chongqing's commerce and also promote the high-quality cultural and tourism products to the outside world and promote tax refund and a grand picture of providing major services to both Chongqing and outside world. And we are building a new channel between China's people's livelihood with the domestic and international markets with great potentials. Centering on fashion consumption, we are focusing on the colorful cultural connotation to comprehensively improve the industrial chain of the cultural and tourism in China and maximize the trade environment. Just now, Mr. Zhu also talked about more trade promotion activities afterwards. And for today's event, we have selected a series of cultural products to release, that we are building a new platform to attract all the participants today to promote mutual communications and also cultural market potentials and build a new blue sea for future development and cooperation to promote the Chinese products to the outside world, centering on the cultural and trade specialty goods. And finally, I wish that this event a complete success and wish you a pleasant stay in Chongqing. And also, I'd like to invite you to visit this Bayu cultural and wonderful mountain city of Chongqing during your stay here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Director Fu. Please be seated. Just now, our leadership has given their remarks with wish for the prosperous development of Chongqing's cultural tourism and trade and development for Chongqing. And this spirit is forged among its mountains, rivers, and Chongqing and carried forward through its culture. It transforms into the grandeur of its landscapes and inspires the boundless possibility of the new Chongqing. Today, we gather here to add a fresh new stroke to this magnificent picture. Now, please warmly welcome the following leaders and guests to come on stage and officially inaugurate the finest cultural gifts from China, cultural and tourism trade promotion activity, special session for fashion consumption, and jointly opening a new chapter in fashion consumption. Please welcome Mr. Fu Hanxiao, Deputy Director General of Ministry of Culture and Tourism, Mr. Wang Maochun, and Ms. Chen Jie, Deputy Head of People's Government of Yuzhong District, to jointly inaugurate the event. Welcome all the leaders to the stage. I'd like to ask our leaders to place your hands on the launch pad. Please count down together with me. 3, 2, 1. Launch. Congratulations. The event is now officially open. Thank you all leaders and please be seated.
本次活动
This event marks a vibrant outpouring of Chongqing's fashion consumption and a deep dialogue between global trends and the city's cultural heritage. With Chongqing as the stage, China's fashion industry shines ever more brilliantly in the new era. Friends, beyond the dazzling lights of Hongyadong, within the river mist crossed by the Yangtze Cableway and through the gentle haze of Chongqing's mountain paths, the city's poetic charm allows visitors to detach from daily life and find stillness, insight, and a moment of letting the dust settle. Now, please enjoy the duet Love Words, the theme song from the award-winning national opera Let the Dust Settle, a winner of the 18th Wenhua Award of China. Please enjoy.
呀啦哩嗦，呀啦哩呀啦哩嗦，呀嗦。如痴如醉，如梦如幻，如歌如吟，如诗如画。蝶儿摇曳了花香，摇曳了花香。是谁在把谁牵挂？雪水和芒果，芒果草甸。谁又能把谁放下？你是我的大娃，我的大娃。你是我的女妈，我的女妈。你是我的珠穆朗玛，你是我的香格里拉。何不在沉迷中轮回？倾听你永生的情话。
Thank you to both performers for your wonderful rendition. The ethereal and far-reaching singing speaks tenderly of the city's hotspots, winding stairways, and sparkling night views. We sincerely invite visitors from around the world to come to Chongqing and listen to the stories of this mountain city, not only the songs, but also the stories. In recent years, China's fashion industry has been booming, with its sales and marketing enthusiasm steadily rising. We now move to the fashion consumption release session. Please welcome Ms. Zhang Xiaodong, CEO and General Manager of Fashion Magazine, to present the 2025 Fashion Consumption Release. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, maybe your first impression of fashion begins with its magazine. We started 33 years ago and now has become a comprehensive fashion group covering all channels. In order to summarize the development of China's fashion industry as well as the high quality development, best to select different cities and different age groups of consumptions to initiate a large-scale survey of China to answer the question, what is China's fashion? We summarize the characteristics of China's fashion industry as well as some suggestions for China's fashion industry development and painting a live picture of China's fashion development. We believe China's fashion consumption has gone beyond apparel, residential, and permeated into the comprehensive areas of the fashion industry with a three-dimensional consumption experience. The report has reported survey results from 16,000 participants on their aesthetics, on their understanding of fashion. China's fashion has been rooted in the Chinese culture and Chinese philosophy, and also go in hand with the modern technology development with a unique aesthetic philosophy and influence. Today, Chinese fashion has reached over 2 to 3 trillion yuan, with life experience, accessories contributing 80% of the total consumption. In terms of the groups, the audience has been transcending from the niche market to the mainstream. Overall speaking, Chinese fashion elements has been integrated into all sectors of people's life with a high degree of tolerance. In terms of the attitude, China's fashion industry has gone beyond the apparels and accessories to more emotional attachment and demand. The report has carried out in-depth 8 trends. The first one is integration of comprehensiveness. The Chinese fashion development has gone beyond a single product, from single industry to a comprehensive industry woven network. Second is innovation. So the Chinese brand has been working on new heights to join in international competition with a new channel to develop China's understanding of fashion in the world. Trend number 3, integration of different layers of cities, for example, Tier 1 with the innovation and radiating to Tier 2 to Tier 3 and Tier 4 and Tier 5 cities, becoming the major inspiration of innovation. Number 4, technological empowerment. Artificial intelligence, virtual reality, among other modern technologies, as well as Chinese culture has been integrated to drive fashion industry into a new height. Trend number 5, intangible cultural heritage with a new life. Intangible cultural heritage has breathed into the cultural industry with new life. Trend number 6, ethnic minority innovation. So ethnic minority brands have demonstrated their unique charms in the domestic and international arena. Trend number 7, Chinese traditional cultural fashion going global. The design of Chinese traditional brands has been taking an important part of Chinese fashion around the world. And trend number 8, IP in cross-domain. So IP across different domains have become an important innovative engine for Chinese fashion industry. The report also talks about the transcending from traditional Chinese culture to international or 2.0 version of fashion, building the Chinese confidence within and stepped into the 3.0 Chinese fashion industry with the decoding of Chinese culture, with the integration of resources from the government, industries, cultural and tourism authorities, and undertakings. Chinese culture has promoted the dissemination of Chinese culture, and in the future, Chinese culture will serve as the inner core, together with technological innovation and global perspectives, to build a copyable and receivable brand ecosystem, not only in China, made in China, but also create and innovate in China. Not only copy, but lead, not only in fashion, but a leading force of the fashion industry in the world. Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Zhang, for your release. Now I'd like to welcome Mr. Ren Tianfeng, Assistant General Manager of the Acceptance Markets Department of China UnionPay, to release the innovative departure tax refund service products and promotional video. Distinguished guests, leaders, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In this beautiful early winter, we are gathering here today at this beautiful mountain city of Chongqing to witness today's grand event of cultural promotion of cultural products. On behalf of China UnionPay, I'd like to extend my warm congratulations on the opening of today's event, and also gratitude to all who have supported China UnionPay in the past. In the new process of building a new economy, cultural consumption is a very important medium for the Chinese national strength and soft power. Payment is a very important lifeblood and playing a very important part in the financial infrastructure development of China. So in the past, we have stuck to the financial function of our services and covering 183 countries and regions around the world to build a new bridge for payment services between the people and the financial institutions. We have integrated deeply in the consumption initiative for 100 cities and 100 districts, and building this tax refund system to promote cultural and tourism development with the support of governments at different levels, as well as the guidance and support from the authorities of culture and tourism organizations. Today, we're gathering at Chongqing, a consumption center in western part of China, to paint a new picture of a departure tax refund innovative products. I'd like to give you a brief introduction to China UnionPay's best practice. This newly upgraded departure tax refund innovative platform to provide comprehensive services and national tax administration. We have built this dual scenario tax refund system with a closed loop of tax refund service. We have major advantages. First of all, we have a diversified tax refund. We support outbound. We support international or inbound tourists to use UnionPay cards, Visa and MasterCard to provide the utmost convenience for our inbound tourists. And also, we use the second is more convenient tax refund service, and the third is to provide one-stop service at the ports and customs service and depots among other different localities. And since August, we have provided in 16 provinces and municipalities among 31 cities with this new departure tax refund innovative products. And we will expand our service to all the cities in the country in the future. With the guidance of the People's Bank of China, we have prepared promotional video for tax refund, and other pamphlets and leaflets, and also all of these materials have helped the customers to understand our services. And we are rolling out the second episode of our promotional video using international language to introduce our service procedures and how we tell the Chinese story in the tax refund, departure tax refund promotional video. And this will provide the global visitors to understand the colorful life and services of China. In the future, we will empower the upgrading of inbound consumption across the whole country, new service for the inbound tourists. We are willing to work with the government agencies, tourism and cultural organizations and enterprises to provide a full chain payment service with a comprehensive ecosystem for Chinese modernization in terms of cultural and tourism. Now, I'd like to invite you to enjoy the second episode of our professional video and enjoy all of you a pleasant stay in China.
感谢人。
Thank you, Mr. Liu, for your wonderful launch and also this lively, interesting video. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Liu Feng, Vice President of Travel Sky Global Technology, to launch the Hi China app, one-stop smart inbound travel platform. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very delighted to come to the mountain city of China of Chongqing to launch our new platform, Hi China. Before I talk about Hi China, I'd like to give a brief introduction of our company. Travel Sky Mobile Company was established in May 2014. It is a subsidiary of China Travel Sky. It is a state-owned enterprise. So umetrip.com is a 2C mobile platform organized and operated by us. So I think a lot of in the audience are using umetrip.com. If you're not, I'd like to. If you are not our user, you can come up to me. We will give you a VIP access to our app after our event. So let's talk about umetrip.com a little bit more. It is an app serving the Chinese nationals for their travels on an online platform. It's a mobile platform. Wherever you are, when you get a ticket, you can manage your trip with the online registration or online check-in of your flight with our app. Our app has connected the upstream and downstream together with air tickets, train tickets, hotel reservation, among others. It is a comprehensive service platform serving the Chinese nationals. But why are we launching Hi China, a new platform? Because the Chinese nationals are using umetrip.com, solving the problems of their travels within China. But what about our foreign guests? When inbound tourists, when they are coming to China with a grand picture of our national policy. So the Chinese government is promoting going global and introducing foreign resources into the China. With these preferable policies from the central government, more inbound tourists, foreign tourists are coming to China with very high growth. So all of this has contributed to the consumption of our foreign guests. Whether they are having convenient services in China is still a big question, because there are a lot of pain points for foreigners in China. For example, language barriers and insufficient multilingual information services. When the foreign tourists are coming to China, they will be faced with these language barriers for communication with the locals. And secondly, in terms of mobile internet, in the last decade in China, we are taking a huge lead in the world. So for Chinese civil aviation, high-speed rail, and local transportation networks in China, one mobile phone can solve all the problems for transportation, including reservation, en route transportation, so on and so forth. But when foreigners are coming to China, they are quite new to mobile travel management as well as mobile payment. So when you are travel, you have this experience that you just bring your phone, and the phone is one device for all services platform. And the mobile payment of China is also leading the world. But all of these experiences are quite new and foreign to our inbound visitors. So Hi China app is designed to provide a complete solution for foreigners traveling in China. We actually provide themes, a different theme. For example, first step in China with their online arrival card registration or SIM card services or internet traffic services. And when they are living and traveling in China, we will provide them with services including navigation, maps, transits, cabs, translation, and payments, among others. So when they have finished a trip in one locality with this 240 hours visa-free travel, they will go to next stops in other localities in China. We provide services of flight and train and flight info check, as well as checking in services for their flights. And we now have integrated all the help hubs for tax refund points, as well as help hubs and tips in the airports and other transportation hubs to provide convenient services for our foreigners to enjoy these tax refund services. To be more specific, for example, core scenario number 1, first steps in China. When the foreigners enter China, they will have to complete the electronic arrival card in advance to streamline their entry process and save time. They do not have to go to the airports to finish such arrival registration. We're also talking about this without internet service, we can still finish this registration process in advance, even on the flight. And also, we want to help our arrival, so all of the information can be finished in advance before they enter in China, and this will provide tremendous convenience. Translation services. So the core of translation services is to help them to break the language barriers traveling in China. We have this automatic translation tool on HiAmp. So we have this voice recognition of their distinctive foreign languages and translate that into Chinese and vice versa. And also we provide image or picture translation. For example, when they're traveling in Chongqing, when they're enjoying different kinds of Sichuan food, they can just take a picture of the food they enjoy, and the Hi China app will translate a picture of this food into their respective languages. When they are traveling in China, in their destination city, we provide booking services for taxis, buses, or local public transportation, so on and so forth. And we provide with this Hi China app with local transportation. We also have the phone. We also enable the phone with an NFC transit card access to over 330 Chinese cities in China for the foreigners. So they can just swipe their cell phone on the bus so they can enjoy the service. And also we provide map service. We provide maps in different languages for their conveniences, providing search services for places and planning of the route with their map. For example, they can also search for the places for tax refund, comprehensive travel guidance for a worry-free journey when they come to China next time. They will be able to check flight information, airport information, together with other information. So after traveling in one spot, when they are traveling to different locations, they can use our app to book their train tickets, their flight tickets, High-speed rail has become a name card of China's tourism. So a lot of foreigners want to take Chinese high-speed rail through Hi China app. So they can book the train tickets on our app. So this is the so-called. This is the so-called the 4 new great inventions of China. Core experience number 4: travel services, flight, airport check-in, or e-boarding pass. We have all integrated all of these services in Hi China. For example, the flight tickets you buy from Hi China can help you to complete check-in and e-boarding service on your phone. And this can enable our foreign guests to enjoy these convenient services in traveling in China. They don't have to bring tickets or paper tickets. They can just use their phone with our app to complete all the services. And this is enabling our. You can download that from the app stores using iOS, Android systems. In the future, we will work with government agencies of tourism and culture to put some cultural and tourism information on the Hi China platform so that the foreign guests can get information in advance before coming to China with our promotion of the projects and products of Chinese specialty and characteristics. So this is the inbound tourism convenience is all our aim. And thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, General Manager Liu, for your wonderful introduction and also your VIP access to our audience. Thank you again. Finally, please welcome Mr. Deng Shanwen, Fashion Promotion Officer of Chongqing's Yuzhong District, to give the Chongqing Fashion Panorama promotion. Distinguished leaders, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, I'd like to introduce to you Yuzhong's practice of urban integration and coexistence. What is Chongqing's fashion? It is the present.
与个人情感的。
It makes experience as fashion, presence as consumption truly possible. Built upon some millennial-old mother tongue, Yuzhong integrates global vision, geopolitical marvels, and humanistic inclusiveness to form a multidimensional fashion cube, cultivating the richest soil for fashion innovation. To read the frontier fashion at the Jiefengbei, Chaotianmen, Double Trillion Yuan commercial district coexists with top cultural tourism landmarks such as Hongyadong, leading the fashion tide as city's core engine. Deepin business trips, home to Asia's largest mixed-use complex, attracts massive young traffic. Hualongqiao district, home to Western China's tallest building, the 3 major commercial districts in the city consumption. The night views of Hongyadong, the rail transit through buildings, and the Yangtze Cable Way are globally known, attracting nearly 90 million visitors annually, including over 1 million international tourists, injecting new drivers into the fashion consumption. With 15 consulate journals and 23 international institutes, Yuzhong has built a leading channel for global cooperation with world-class IPs such as Pop Mart, launching a new wave of secondary creations. More than 300 events, including Global Sleepless Night and Hyper Bazaar's Fashion Festival, with 648 first stores and 475 brand headquarters, it has become the most competitive fashion ecosystem. In Yuzhong, we have shaped a unique global 8D multi-level fashion consumption space. At the confluence of the two rivers, live sails skyward, three gorgeous crews, and the waterfront salon across the city. Daijia Lane, Mountain City Alley, and the mid-slope cliff lines into the distinctive landscape and consumption scenes. The Luzu Temple and the Shibaqi Tipsy Gathering Street of a romantic rhythm. Over 50,000 square meters of front air raid shelters are becoming transformed into the underground fashion space. And the Raffle Sky Suite and the Roof 131 become China's first sky-high launch hall. Skyscrapers emerge as iconic fashion landmarks. By integrating innovation to become a romantic city, with the countdown at the New Year's countdown and register marriage at Jiefengbei on weekends, Yuzhong has become a romantic city and city of love for young people. China's largest ACG theme parkings, upgrading into the immersive ACG complex, Yuzhong has become the main stage for China's animated economy. Small and micro theaters scattered around the streets have nurtured the local performance arts such as the night economy has evolved beyond home and narrow, with 200 night-themed experience, night tours, night funs, and night reading becoming a sleepiness for youth. Every brick in Yuzhong carries history. 147 heritage buildings and 300,000 cultural relics are no longer silent archives. Art, interactive cityscapes, fashion runways can fold inside the museum, three gorgeous cultural creativities, and the financial exhibitions recreate the background of wartime. It can also be the fashionable rebirth of the old city. New Chinese fashion shows unfold beneath flying eaves, and the Mountain City land becoming walking runways. The heritage building cluster transforms into time-space theories of the contemporary ethics. It can also be the steel-housed wood textures, turning intangible heritage into wearable and experiential fashion code. The Cloud Palace Dome Theater offers a visual feast. Nearly 100 digital experiences could reimagine the cyberpunk style. Xinhua Group has sold over 20 million copies of the three-body programs, and Pathium Games' My Time series allow global gunners to decode Chinese culture, together form a powerful answer sheet to China's cultural diplomacy. Looking ahead, we aim to enhance our first space, open our second space, and digitalize our third space, building a full chain four-scenario fashion economy. We will promote deep inclusion of the business, tourism, sports, and city development, and accelerating new fashion-driven models across cultural, tourism, plus industries. We will build a market-driven fashion ecosystem supported by policy guidance, leading enterprises, and fashion consumption incentives. Friends, Yuzhong is Chongqing's window to the world and world's living room in Chongqing. It is writing new stories of mother city fashion and new chapters of global cultural trade. When the lights of Hongyadong illuminate the mountain city and the chimes of Jiefengbei echo across the two cities, we will transform every inch of the land into the boundless value, carrying forward a millennia of Bayu culture, transcending time and embracing the tide.
Thank you, Mr. Deng, for your introduction of the panorama of Chongqing fashion in Yuzhong district. And thank you again for our four presenters. Their release demonstrates how Chinese fashion, driven by the wisdom of Chinese design and the depth of Chinese aesthetics, is becoming a powerful force setting trends, promoting Chinese culture, stimulating cultural tourism consumption, and creating new growth for the cultural industry. The industry's rapid development relies on bold innovation for enterprises, people's pursuit of a better life, and diversified roadshow session with 6 participating organizations. Please first welcome the artistic director of the National Peking Opera Company to present Peking Opera Sailing to the World. Please warmly welcome Ms. Yuan Huiqing. Distinguished leaders, guests, good morning. I'm honored to come to this grand event integrating different cultures. I'd like to share with you a flowing and connection narrative with this old opera, Peking opera, sailing sails to this large sea of traditional culture. It is a wave of integration of different cultures between and among countries in the world. I'd like to illustrate from 4 perspectives about the integration of cultural and tourism from my own reflections. First, origin. In the vast expanse of the ocean, a pear orchard is nested. So tourism and the Peking opera is a dynamic and organic integration of cultures and wisdom. It is not only a treasure of the opera house, but also accessible and tangible live organism. Under the guidance of President Xi Jinping's cultural philosophy, we want to bring the traditional to the modern and also introduce the classics to the international. Under this guidance, the China National Peking Opera Company joining her first experience of maritime cruise with cultural heritages. So the Peking Opera is performing on this floating stage, becoming a live name card of the Chinese culture. Second, scenic view with the sea and sky as backdrop and the ship's sail as the stage, performing the drama of the world. It is a sophisticated plan with 6 cruise trips. So the cruise is not only not the boundary of our performance, but also a service and feast from a multi-angle for over 6,000 audience on board on the cruise with high quality and unforgettable experience. It is a visual poem of dynamism and tranquility, and we have performed classical Peking opera on the cruise. All the performances integrated and reflecting the beautiful maritime scenery outside, and also we expand our performance to the decker, to the open air decker, with this with the different kinds of Peking opera performance elements, demonstrating a resonance of the traditional cultural heritage and modern life. I was there. A lot of audiences were there. When we finished our performance, they came to the stage and talked to me that they enjoy this experience so much that with this leisure time in life, we could experience this top-notch artists performing on the sea. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, as they said. During our work, we didn't have time to go to opera houses to enjoy the performance, but this time on board the cruise, this connection between us and Peking opera are stimulating us to visit the opera houses even more in the future. Also, we witnessed the artistic, aesthetic enlightenment of the easy-to-understand philosophy. We organized salons, including President Wang Yong and myself and other artists on board the cruise to introduce comprehensively to the audience the background and history of Peking opera. We introduced the different schools of Peking opera performances, as well as the techniques of the performers, artists on the stage, connecting the philosophy of Peking opera to the audience. A young boy from the audience told us later that he was able to, through our performance on board the cruise, to understand face-to-face the essence of Peking opera. All of these integration is a demonstration of the essence of the Chinese Peking opera. And also this artistic connection between the audience and us has also generated friendship all over the world. An old captain from Malaysia, with tears in the eyes, praised the performance, and also a student from South Korea also praised the performance, even without understanding the lines. They could still feel the emotions of the performance on the stage. So audience from all over the world, using their own languages, were talking about their experience of the Peking opera with applauses. So this is an integration and a combination of the emotional understanding between the peoples around the world, and bringing this performance to the deep sea of world culture. And what is the inspiration? I think it is the integration of culture and tourism, opening up new paths for cultural confidence. And this has provided us this is a deep integration of cultural performance and a commercial activity, providing a platform. For example, the soul of the Peking Opera has been demonstrated in public. It is not a simple 1+1 artistic showcase, but also integration of commercial benefits as well as the cultural tourism and heritage. So, the audience are enjoying Peking Opera on board the cruise. They understand, and also they can showcase their own cultural confidence. One of the audience said that when they could feel the emotional attachment to the Chinese cultural heritages and internal strength. So this going global of the Peking Opera and Chinese culture has made it as a high-quality cultural the Peking Opera as an artistic form to the market and outside world, and forming a closed loop of tourism and culture. The deep integration of the soul and tourism carrier has enabled Peking Opera to demonstrate our cultural competence operation. I'd like to invite all of you to hold the same paintbrush and paint a splendid picture of culture and tourism integration together. Ladies and gentlemen, please join hands to promote these cultural activities to the outside world and build a series of high-quality brands of Peking Opera to provide more explanations of our Peking Opera performance to the cultural background. So this new window of Chinese culture through Peking Opera will demonstrate itself to be splendid and magnificent, and this cultural product promotion activity at today's event will help us to promote such activity as a new cultural product to a broader scope of the market and integrate the cultures and civilizations among the world. So this is how we promote the cultures to the international world. So the China National Peking Opera Company will take its role to develop culture and build new sales and new paths to stimulate new modes of consumption, to sell afar into the new sea and let the whole world to listen to the Chinese voice. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Madam Yuan, for your introduction. As you said, the integration of cultures should transcend from going global to introducing to China, and this is the essence of our cultural confidence. Thank you again. Now I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Ren Shuai, General Manager of the Strategic Operation of Qimao Group, to present cultural resonance and global expansion of China's trendy IPs. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. I'm from Here Group. My name is Ren Shuai. I'm glad to meet with all of you to the mountain city and folk capital of Chongqing. I'm not sure whether you have bought any art toy IP products. We have a lot of people in the audience who have already bought such art toy IP products in the past. I'd like to report to you the cultural resonance growing global best practice of Here Group. We were established in 2019 and listed in Nasdaq in 2023. We are a global art toy and fashion IP aggregation platform. So we are attracting all the young people to generate new scenarios for fashion IP and also promote the already been through such IP-related activities. For example, this trading platform has become social media and curing scenarios. So people come to these places to get away, to escape from their problems and find empathy and identity. In recent years, reflected selves or this empathy and identity in contemporary collectible art toys as transcend from functional consumption to emotional consumption. So these IP products or art toys have made the young people of this generation to feel and to present their identity to the outside world. We believe this collective art toys is a collection or combination of their emotions. So everyone has their own emotions. For example, 100 different kinds of emotions will generate 100 different kinds of collectible art toys and providing a lot of comfort to the people who are involved. For example, as you can see, Wakuku represents bravery and freedom and has become one of the most important IP products in the market. So the second generation Hakuku is launching in Shanghai recently. Sinono is a new accompanying cultural IP, imperfect but special. It has been clicked over 100 million times on the internet. And also the Yuli has iterated to the sixth generation this year, a image of a Chinese princess. All of these art toys are providing emotional value to the young people of China. These are the main product line and core competence. We have 15 main IP or independent IP. We have over 1 billion clicks on the internet with a comprehensive product chain. Non-functional consumption is not only a medium of culture but also a medium of contents. So their value expression have expanded the life cycle of these products. For example, Hello Kitty is 50 years old this year. This is a demonstration of the unique charm of such art toys. So how can we make cultural creativity to become a nexus for urban economic development, consumption growth, and manufacturing innovation? So these IP products can provide multi-dimensional values. For example, cultural value, this mystical cultural value of the younger generation, and also industrial value as well as social value through emotional empathy and cultural experience as well as young people's innovation. This year, with the integration of cultural, commerce, tourism, and sports, we are fueling the market with urban development momentum. We have had some standard and landmark cases, for example, China Open, Amazing Chaoyang, BRT. We work with BRTV, CIFTIS, and Beijing Fashion Week. So the China Open is the first time with an art toy product with a tennis tournament. It was ranked number 1 and contributing to 30% of all the toys sold at the fair. Half a month ago, in Beijing, we launched the new product, the Wakuku 3.0, at this conference. I also bring here today the Wakuku 3.0. It will be released at the end of this month. It has a lot of mysterious numbers. I hope that all of you will draw your lucky number. Good news is that in Chongqing, our first store in Yuzhong district at Raffles City will open next month. to receive all the our good friends. So we want to share everyone with our joy and connect with everybody with our duty. We want to be happy. We want our audience to be happy. We want our customers to be happy. Happiness is a universal language in the world. So the transmission of happiness is also a market nexus. For example, ginkgo trees in the world are found everywhere. However, not many people know that the ginkgo trees are a tree species in the brink of extinction. But if there's a virus, if one ginkgo tree was infected by a virus, all the other ginkgo trees in the world will become extinct. So this analog reflects that culture is quite fragile. We need to protect cultures together. We need to have a resonance together on these cultural IP products, because all of them provide us with a new platform to record the emotions of the era. It is a mini museum of different products with this highly innovative as well as the Z generation issue and or the younger selves expression and reflections among other topics and issues have transcended these products into consumption preference among the young people, as well as China's new definition of global trend of fashion. And also we stick to long-term exploration of new issues in recent years. A lot of foreign companies have come to China to see that 70% of them want to introduce our fashion products and IP to their countries. So this is also contributing to the globalization of cultural industry. We have established our network in 120 countries and regions with online promotion through TikTok and Singaporean online stores. We have also other multimodal marketing strategies to promote our products. For example, on the screen, these are the Thai versions of this called Shang Dun Dun. It's an elephant Dun Dun. It is a combination of the elephant as well as the royal crown of the royal Thai family. So this has accounted for 68% of the total sales in Thailand. So I think localization opens a new door to our breakthrough of our cultures in other countries. In this year's, so these are some of the examples of the foreign visitors to our products. I think a lot of people first travel to China, so I think the language of happiness is a universal one. We hope that the coverage from domestic and international media this year's service fair of China has demonstrated that the going global of cultural products of China has become a new brand of China's cultural going global strategy. We do not only need hardwares but also soft power to promote Chinese IP products, to transform from made in China to brand from China. We warmly welcome all of you to log on to here to open a new door to the IP of new collectible toy products. presence in over 80 countries. AI plus AR glasses is a smart cultural tourism equipment, promoting the growth of cultural trade with foreign countries. By 2025, we have a qualitative leap with a year-on-year increase of 228%. From our first generation PC internet to the third space internet, or the third generation information platform, we are entering into a third generation space internet era. That is the smart AR AI glasses era. Most of you have not experienced this smart glasses like the PC and mobile internet. It will take some time to have these AR glasses to realize all the functions not provided by the smartphones and your PCs. This is our mainstream glass Rocket Max Pro with host Rocket Station Pro, especially designed for cultural and tourism. It is super light. It is a super light glass with this single camera, the first single camera spatial integration, as well as a 60 DOF spatial integration. This is the Rocket glasses, most popular AI glass. It is optical waveguide, binocular display. It is only 49 grams. But ours is very much lightweight, with integration methods, with navigation, assistance, translation. It has a camera button and other functions. So how can we empower the value of smart cultural tourism? We rely on three major advantages in technological innovation in AR optics, AI voice technology, and AI video technology. Empower 6 scenarios, including cultural tourism, business, entertainment, exhibitions, and education, so that we can achieve 3 vital values: empowering the cultural and tourism transformation, upgrading, assisting tourists in improving their experience, and contributing to the dissemination of excellent cultures. In this process, we are a technological hardware company. We are welcoming content creators to join us. So today's presentation, I'd like to provide our audience with new experience in culture and tourism and empower this smart tourist experience. And these are our top domestic AR intelligent tour operators. We are working with first-tier or the top museums across the country. They are all using our glasses for their navigation. When we enter the museums, in the past we could only enjoy these artifacts or listen to the experience from earphones. But now we are making all these artifacts alive with multi-dimensional or multi-modal input and interaction. Together with AR and AI and AR to enjoy the presentation and showcasing of the artifacts. For some special cases, we have built the first Pearl River cruise, the first urban water boat AR light and shadows show in China. In Chongqing, we also want to build this Two Rivers water boat show. So when you put on the glasses, you can enjoy all these landmark buildings on the river. So through today's presentation, I'd like to invite all of you and our partners to join us to build the city's Chongqing's Two Rivers Night boat tour into a unique experience. There are some other examples of scenic spots. For example, with a vast area of the scenic spots, it is not easy to showcase. So we can have this. We can have our classes to enable tourists to watch the real and virtual vision of the big White Goose Pagoda in the Tang Dynasty Night City from the past to present. So this is suitable for big-scale shows with landmark buildings, for example, in Hongyadong area of Chongqing. And also, we also provide urban tourism with AI classes for convenient travel. For example, real-time navigation, route planning. For example, when we see a tree, when we see some flowers, we can ask the AR classes for more information. So this can provide the visitors a comprehensive travel experience before, during, and after the trip. And today, I have brought with me a sample with our classes. I would encourage our audience for an on-site experience. You can come up to me for the device. Thank you very much for your watching. I hope to join hands with you for more cultural tourism development in the future. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Zhang, for your wonderful promotion. I believe a lot of our audience are hoping that when the whole city becomes three-dimensional in this augmented reality, life will become even more interesting. You can enjoy the classes outside the venue later. Now I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Duan Yu, General Manager of the Sichuan Chongqing Hunan region of Voya Automobile, to present Times Advance Voya Innovates. Distinguished leaders, guests, media friends, good morning. I'm from Voya. My name is Duan Yu. I'm delighted and honored to report and brief you on Voya. Some brief introduction to Voya. Voya is under Dongfeng Automobiles. It is the high-end smart new energy vehicle brand. We were established in 2018 with the brand in the market in 2020. We have patents of 1,600 and with over 1,400 as invention patents. We have integrated the resources from Dongfeng Automobiles of over 50 years of our experience of manufacturing, providing reliable and high-quality travel experience for our users. Voya is unveiling a new innovation journey, making Made in China shine on the whole world. We are working on three focus areas. For example, design. We are using a design philosophy of heaven and earth and Kunpeng. In terms of technology, we are using the Tianyuan smart structure with this 800 volts high voltage charging technology. In terms of service, we're providing wholehearted service to our customers. In terms of our strengths, as a state-owned enterprise, a high-end new energy brand, by November the 10th, we are putting on the market the 30,000th new energy vehicle. Within only 7 months, we have reached this 300,000 vehicle breakthrough. And also in 9 consecutive months, we have seen consecutive growth of our sales. And also the maintenance of our customers rate has reached about 39.51%. One out of 3 customers of Voya will introduce our brand to a new customer. We are not only Voya to China, but Voya to the world. We are aiming to the global market with presence across the globe, including Asia, Middle East, and Europe, among other areas. We want to have Made in China to promote to the world. These are some of our products. They are Twin Stars, 3 flagships. So the first 2, 3 Plus, and Voya Dream. They are pure EV, SUV. Voya 3 Plus and Voya Courage are EV and SUVs, and Dream and Professional are the MPV and the sedan, and the Voya Taishan is the 6-seat SUV. I will give you more introduction to Voya Passion L, the new sedan. So this is our brand new Voya Passion L, a luxury sedan for new era elites. It combines Oriental flagship aesthetics and extraordinary luxury design. Let's enjoy a short promotional video of this luxury sedan. So the exterior design, the front is the Kunpeng. It demonstrates our the inspiration of the Oriental culture. The luminescent harmony interior design is tremendous, demonstrating a clear with high-end speakers providing the best sound quality. We have comfort cabin with all-dimensional device from visual effect, touch, smell, sense of smell, hearing, and taste. We provide We provide leading visual design. We have a 89.4% of space available with panorama window. We have noise control system as well as 6.6 liter volume refrigerator, ultraviolet bacterial killing, as well as -6 to 50 degrees range of temperature. For the chassis, we have the new era tech luxury chassis to satisfy comfort as well as control for our customers. We have Intelligent Magic carpet air and CDC, front double wishbone and rear 5-link, as well as a full series standard intelligent 4 WD and real wheel turning control. In terms of the smart hybrid technology, we have all-range 800 voltage Voya technology, the longest of the technology, the mileage to 1,140 kilometers. In terms of charging, we have installed the world-leading 800-volt 5C amber battery 2.0. We have 5C charging efficiency from 20 to 80% of the battery volume. That only takes 12 minutes. We also are equipped with Huawei's latest generation intelligent driving ADS4. With 29 high function sensors, 192-line laser radar, as well as vehicle-to-vehicle 2.0 parking system. In terms of the Harmony Space 5 cabin, it integrates the first time the Harmony operating system to realize the interconnectivity between your cell phone and the vehicle. So the comprehensive satisfaction for a new era elite driving scenarios, be it individual, family, and business scenarios, we can satisfy all scenarios. All of these functions are exceptional products for Voya's greatest sincerity. It is a new flagship, new energy vehicle contributing to the China's new vehicle industry development. It will be launched to the market next month, and we have prepared all test drive vehicles at different service stations all over China. Welcome all of you to test drive our cars. The rise of China's luxury sedans is the trend of an era, and this is the beginning of our endeavors, and we're looking forward to collaboration with our friends in the audience to write a new chapter for China's new vehicle energy, new energy vehicles in the future.
Thank you,
General Manager Tan, for your wonderful introduction. I'd like to give the floor to Ms. Wen Wen, General Manager of the Cultural and Sports Business of Blue Mesh Group and General Manager of Blue Mesh Chongqing Sports and Culture Company, to present Blue Mesh Life, experience new lifestyle trends. Distinguished leaders, guests, Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm from Blumash. My name is Wen Wen. I'd like to report to you Blumash Life, how we can catalyze new drivers for international consumption and jointly build a new urban ecosystem in Chongqing. Blumash Life originates from cultural sports, cultural entertainment, cultural arts, cultural education, and cultural life. 5 sectors of our undertakings. We are driving tourism through events, boost commerce from tourism, and connect globally through commerce. In June 2025, the concerts organized by Blumash Life attracted a large audience of visitors with tremendous results from participation from the audience and also hailed on the internet. So this concert not only upgrades the concert as an art performance, but also promote commercial activities as well as the integration of cultures. In March 2025, we organized the WTC table tennis tournament, where we attract over 1 million visitors with a consumption of 1 billion RMB yuan, with a hotel occupation by 100% and with a full-time CCTV China Central Television coverage. This and also viewed over 2 million times on the internet. It not only introduced a lot of internet traffic, but also upgrade the high-quality lifestyle in the country. Based on the contents, we are working with the government agencies to organize audience engagement zone for those who were not able to get the tickets to visit on site. In terms of internationalization, we also promote the local culture to the outside world. For example, Chongqing's traditional music. We have provided engagement zones for those people who are not able to join the show on site with a lot of cultural artifacts. So this is an integration of Blumash's cultural elements. So cultural sports works in Beijing, Chengdu, and Chongqing for over 10,000 events, 40% of which are international, including the Beijing 2008 Summer Olympics and the subsequent Winter Olympics. So international events cover 50% of this undertaking. We have Blumash Life has become a core brand for showcasing a city's cultural background. We have Blumash Life with these entertainment bar streets. We have 24-hour service provide and also contribute to the acceleration of cultural consumption. We are taking advantage of the basketball matches to provide more free and more vital space for cultural consumption and entertainment. Culture and arts are the temperature of our events. So this is Public Welfare Museum right after the winter and earthquake, and this museum has been attracting visitors as galleries to showcasing all the important art pieces. It is not only an art dialogue, but also a conversation between Chongqing and outside the world. Culture and education continues to grow. We make use of the galleries to promote basketball, football, and other educational programs to promote the overall development of the young people. Cultural life, our theme hotel, is also deeply rooted in our philosophy, with an occupation rate of 92% and 35% of whom are from outside the country. These figures showcase very important achievements of our past undertakings. Based on these 5 commercial focuses, we give emphasis also to international cultural exchanges. For example, we have these urban music museums where memories are preserved, and this showcases Chongqing's music development as well as the connection with the outside world in terms of musical cooperation. With musicians, incubation programs can help foster the communities of Chinese and foreign musicians to work together, especially among the young musicians, to grow together, as well as talent cultivation. And also this cloud series of plumage is a fashion with conscience to preserve traditional culture, to promote intangible cultural heritages of China. We not only introduce international fashion trends, but also introduce our traditional culture to the outside world. We have helped 35 ethnic minority groups to promote over 100 intangible cultural heritage representatives to promote their cultures to the outside world. In looking into the future, we work with government agencies to integrate different, to introduce international resources to cultivate our original IP, to promote traditional culture to the globe, so that we can have a cultural confidence and national confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, Plumage Live Chongqing program has attracted annually the tourists of over 10 million and has co-prospered the city. Behind all the stories, it is the decisive move by the Chongqing Municipal Government to build Chongqing into an international commercial consumption city, and we believe the international talents, when they come to China and come to Chongqing, Plumage Life will become a window to showcasing Chongqing's culture to the outside world. And finally, I'm from Plumage Life. My name is Wen Wen. Thank you very much for your listening. We're waiting for you right here in Chongqing. Thank you, Madam Wen Wen, for your introduction of Plumage Life, your industry lane. And finally, please welcome Hu Xidan of Chongqing Design Institute to present Century of Chongqing, Three-Dimensional Renewal, Cultural Tourism Narratives of Urban Regeneration of Chongqing. Distinguished leaders, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm from Chongqing Design Institute. My name is Hu Xidan. 3,000 years have nurtured Chongqing into a mountain and water as a river city, and a city, a courtyard, a century's tale. Our design institute has shouldered the responsibility of showcasing Chongqing's history and city development to the outside world, not only from the architectural design philosophy, but also the dialogue between Chongqing and the globe. So in the past 100 years, we have painted all important pictures of Chongqing's development. For example, starting from the year 1935, from the Republic of China era with the first floor map, from the first map of Chongqing to the founding of Chongqing's landmark buildings, as well as in the opening up area with all the commercial buildings built, and after Chongqing's direct jurisdiction as a municipality to build Chongqing into an international exchange center. During these time periods, we have built a new expression philosophy of Chongqing. The era existing asset optimization, we are revitalizing the charm of the mountain city. So urban revitalization becomes a buzzword and also a charming word to turning Chongqing into a city with tremendous charm. For example, the unique expression in urban renewal not only combines the old traditional communities but also the new communities, answering the integration between the past and the present. So from old factory zones to vibrant composite communities, this has become a very important project. For example, the Minzu village, it was the Jianse motorcycle factory from the 1970s. We now have turned that into a scenic spot to invite the foreign visitors to understand the urban renewal process of Chongqing as an industrial basis. We have 5 pillars of renewal, putting the people first. We have started the integration of 3 specialties into communities with the planners, architects, and engineers entering the new communities to survey on over 10,000 residents to find what they really want. So we have this 15-minute high-quality living community project to breathe new vitality into these old and traditional communities, not only preserving their local lifestyles, but also their new living environments, this new homeland, new link, and new industrial elements into these old communities. And also reconstructing the perceptual network of the 3-dimensional mountain city. We built world-class mountain city experience. This 8-dimensional mystic and magical city landscape has helped us to build high-rise buildings into multifunctional communities. For example, the functional integration of super high-rise hotel, the Conrad Hotel, into a new complex. We have turned into the Chaotianmen pedestrian line into a commercial park and integrating fragmented spaces with pedestrian systems, demonstrating the original theme of the traditional mountain city of China. And this has become a hotspot for domestic and international tourists to come and visit. Actually, Chongqing as a hot tourist destination around the world lies in the reason that Chongqing is a combination of modern and traditional elements. We are shaping a special temporal overlap of old and new. What you see now is the Chongqing Fine Arts Factory. It is changed from industrial heritage, transformed into a fashion runway. So this traditional industrial heritage has become a combination of industrial aesthetics as well as architectural aesthetics. Ecological restoration not only serves the function of the new city, but also the heritage of the cultures. For example, we turned this garbage landmine site into a dimensional cultural hotspot. From old streets to new tourist attractions, including the Danzhi old streets. It was the original site of Chongqing opening to the outside world in the late 19th century. It has now become a 4A level national cultural heritage site. And this acupuncture or small scale style micro renewal has turned into the Shenli Xiang old community into a comfortable living space, attracting all the backpackers from all over the world to visit. In the future, we believe urban renewal is not building a new city, but optimization of the city functions and a transformation from design to smart governance. This year, our independent AI large language model, AI model has transformed us from empirical design to smart empowerment, entering us into a new scientific era. And also the new Design Plus Design Institute has become the new provider of urban renewal services. We have traveled to Greece, to Vietnam, and other places to learn from their experience to actively integrate into global cultural development and attracting global visitors to promote Chongqing wisdom. Urban renewal is not a solo, but a concert. In the future, we will turn ourselves from a builder into the preserver and communicator of cultures in the future. On behalf of Chongqing. Thank you, Ms. Hu, for your wonderful promotion. And also big thank you to all our presenters for your wonderful presentations. From smart technology to competitive fashion, from traditional performing arts to urban renewal, each presentation showcased the innovative vitality of China's fashion consumption and the limitless possibilities of Chinese fashion going global. Today, Chongqing's fashion and cultural tourism industries are surging with strong momentum, propelling Bayu fashion from the banks of the Yangtze River onto the world stage. Chongqing is rapidly moving toward becoming an international consumption hub, allowing the world to witness the power of Chinese fashion rooted in Chongqing. Distinguished leaders and guests, the fashion consumption session of the finest cultural gifts from China, cultural and tourism trade promotion activity have now come to a successful conclusion. Let us take this event as an opportunity to bring together high-quality cultural tourism trade resources from China and abroad, build platforms for industrial exchange and cooperation, jointly create premium fashion, consumption and tourist products, expanding new channels for global cultural trade, and write a new splendid chapter in high-quality development, showcasing the cultural charm of colorful China to the whole world. Thank you again for your enthusiastic participation. Please, and we wish you a pleasant stay. Thank you and goodbye.